All right, y'all. So I got one more thing that I want to talk about, and it's just a thought that I had. But anyhow, so hold on one second. All right. So anyhow, with this whole thing, you gotta really just you gotta ask yourself like what these people really try to do to you. I'm gonna tell you what they really try to do to you. You know, just keeping it real with you. As far as like with all the different kind of torture tactics, we know all about that. But ultimately, if you go outside and you look wherever you have homeless people at, and you see them homeless people, and a lot of them they be walking around talking to themselves. This is what they try to do to you. So anytime you see a homeless person walking around talking to himself, anybody who receiving voice to score V2K with the voices or whatever, this is what they try to do to you, basically. So I'm gonna challenge you. Every time you see a homeless person that's walking around like that, you should go up to them and tell them what's really going on. Even if they don't listen, you know, get you a flyer or put your chat on, get on a card and give it to that person and just pass it around to them. And try to wake up as many people as you possibly can everywhere you go, to all the people who are receiving V2K and they know what's going on. When you see a person homeless, even if they ain't homeless and they walking around talking to themselves or whatnot, give this information to them so you can wake up as many people as you possibly can, even if it doesn't seem like it's making an impact. Trust me, it is, because I've met a couple people here and I've told them what was going on. And this one guy, I actually saw him today, and we ate dinner. Well, it wasn't dinner. We ate lunch in the same restaurant. And I sat across from him. He sat across from me. But guess what? He don't talk to himself no more. And I had to tell him that. Like me and him, he almost he wanted to fight with me whenever I first met him, and I told him the situation. You know what I'm saying? He didn't believe it. He was convinced that he used to say somebody he had the authority. He was totally lost, like in the head. And he kept talking some shit about his brother did something to some girls or something. And he just kept going on and on about that. But I could tell now he's done went back. And he's actually done some research to where he knows that the voices are misleading him, and that it's not really what he thinks. Because this is actually done by uh, technology like chatter boxes and stuff. Like, there's no way that any human can sit around and talk, for 24/7 all the time. I don't care if they say, well, these people take shifts. Okay, even if they was to take shift, there's no fucking way. There's no shift. You know what I'm saying? People say it's a shift. There's no shifts. Maybe it's shifts and they can the actual voice settings to make you think that it's another person. This is actually just chatterbox, you know, done by a person. It's a person that controls those settings, yeah, but it's not no actual people, 10 to 15 people talking to you all day long. Like, come on, man. But that's what they think of you. They want you to be walking around like a homeless person, talking to yourself, not caring, for yourself. That's what they want. So it makes them upset when they can do all of the torture, all of the different type of harassment, try to destroy you, and then you still standing. They hate that more than anything. Trust me, I know. Uh, but yeah, I challenge you guys, all the targets. You know what I'm saying? I challenge you guys to, we do our videos, but homeless people are not going to get on the internet. Those people that you see walking around talking to themselves, and you know they not crazy. Especially because if you knew them before, and then all of a sudden they started being like that, I know a couple people. That's how I know this is real, because it's a couple people that actually been in my presence in uh, my earlier life that ended up being homeless and walking around talking to themselves right now. So what's the odds of that? That those people that I knew ended up like that, and then all of a sudden they try to do the same thing to me too. You see what I'm saying? All of us ain't going. All of us can't be falling off the nutty tree. We from the same group of friends. You see what I'm saying? The same group of friends, and I got, let's see, Matt, Tisha, Sheba. Uh, that's two immediate people right there from the same family. Two girls that I knew. They both walking around in my hometown, homeless and talking to themselves. A couple of other people, I can't name them off the bat. I'm a little tired right now, but it's a lot of different people that I know from my hometown that's like that. So that just leads me to know that there's actually a group of people there who's doing this to a lot of people there. You see what I'm saying? But anyhow, like I said, make you a flyer. It doesn't cost nothing to make a flyer, a couple dollars, and just pass them out to different people. That mainly the homeless people, because a lot of these people who you may tell they may be perpetrators, but a lot of homeless people, you can tell the ones that are actually homeless and going through it. So give it to them, wake them up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that one guy, I woke him up. He wanted to, he wanted to fight me. At first, because he didn't want to hear what I had to tell him. He thought he was in contact with Donald Trump in his head and Melania Trump. This is what he really thought. And he thought that he was like giving us some type of special authority and all this stuff, and just sent all the way out. And that's how they wanted him. But now when I see him, he clean himself up. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he does a day-to-day job thing where he goes to work and work for a day and get paid that day, like a day labor job thing. But he's starting to take care of himself, versus when I first met him, he wasn't doing anything but just walking up and down the damn street every day, talking to himself, going to the homeless shelter to get a meal, you know, walking up and down the road talking. But when I see him now, he's not doing that as much. You know what I'm saying? So I could tell that I made an impact on him, just telling him, the little information that I knew at the time, and I'm still growing into figuring it all out because I don't have it all figured out either. But I know damn well that this is not just no people, uh, no spirits, no demons. The people who are doing it, they got evil spirits, but they're not. It's not the voices are not spirits. It's a computer. You see what I'm saying? So you think that, oh, it's this person that died talking to me. It's not. That person is dead, and that's just it. They're not talking to you. But anyhow, do the challenge and then see how it works. I guarantee you, is you're gonna find somebody out there that you tell this to that maybe going through V2K and they're gonna wake up. They're gonna realize, hey man, this guy is on to something. Especially if you point them to the videos on YouTube. That's what I did for him. I just gave him a couple links up to a couple of the target individuals' videos, and now you can tell it made a difference in his life. You see what I'm saying? But anyhow, yeah, do that. I'll holler at y'all.